Good stuff. My name is Ziara, and this is Rated-Z TV. So I won't be on for too long. I just wanted to jump on here because my live got interrupted yesterday, and I guess during it's Mercury retrograde, so the connection was so wonky. Even though I was at home and connected to Wi-Fi, so very weird. But nonetheless, yeah, so I'm back. I felt compelled to create another video and jump back on today. You know why? Because yesterday I felt so good. Sometimes when I don't get on YouTube for a while, I forget how good it feels. And I know I probably said that in other videos, but it's so true. It's so true. It's like a rush when I get on. I just feel like, yo, I'm supposed to be here. I'm feeling, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? You know how that feels at the same time. You know how I'm feeling? That's about to be my new thing. You know how I'm feeling? So, yeah. So today I just wanted to talk about, up to so far in my journey, I'm at a point where I'm mastering peace, mastering myself, mastering my mindset, mastering my emotions, so that I can remain in the abundance frequency, which aka is the frequency of abundant love, because our creator is a creator of unconditional love. So within that unconditional love, everything everything exists within the unconditional love, uh, positive and negative. Everything is the creator, and the creator loves all. He may not be pleased with some people's decisions and their free will, but nonetheless, the creator is of love. And through this unconditional love frequency, we're able to tap into the abundance frequency that just basically provides the truth that we're not separate from anything. Everything is a part of us, because everything is a part of the creator, including us. So nothing can be separate. So with that being said, any feelings of lack uh, don't exist. It's not real. It's an illusion that the 3D matrix convinces us to believe and put these belief systems within us. But these things are not real. Lack does not exist. Separation does not exist. Everything is one, including us, including our spirit, include everything living, even the non-living things, the 3D matter, all part of the creator. The creator created creators, and the creators created the creations, and all of those creations and creators are still part of the one creator. So it's a lot, but the concept is very simple. We just make it complex. Everything is one. So when you align yourself with that oneness, and you remember that you're not separate, because we have free will and we co-create our realities through our perception and our belief systems. So if we have this belief system, or if we have this feeling, this energy in motion, that we are separate and we're feeling lonely, or something like that, these things are illusions, because we could never be alone. We could never be lonely. The spirit that animates us and that powers us is our creator spirit. It's God's spirit. That's within your vessel. I would not be speaking and living my life without this spirit within my vessel. Not only did God create the vessel, but the spirit within, it's all God's. So how could, my bad, how could my avatar ever feel lonely when you get what I'm saying? Because I hate to reiterate the same thing over and over again, but I try to say it in different ways for the people in the back. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just came into that remembrance during this full moon, the super blue full moon in Pisces. And I remember this, like, not just on my own, not on my own, like, source. I was definitely seeking And Source, delivered the information to me in multiple different channels so that I may really grasp the concept and work towards reprogramming my own thoughts with my own mindset so that my reality can shift before me, because everything starts within. Hi. I'm out here with Mr. Majesty. He's eating his dried mangoes that cost $9. $9 for this little bag of these little dry, stiff little mango johns. I thought they was like $5, $6, so I got them. I looked at the receipt, it was like $9, but the price is always right. That's what I forgot whose YouTube channel I was watching. They were talking about abundance mindset, and start seeing lines like the price is always right. And I'm working on it, y'all, because $9 for this little bag of dried mangoes, $9. It's because we went to a kosher supermarket, honestly. So, but he's loving it. You loving it? Yeah, he's loving it. So, yeah, yo, I forgot. I went on a little tangent because of the mangoes and Mr. Majesty. But yeah, I'm working on reprogramming my mind, my mindset, so I could jump out of the lack and poverty mentality that I inherited, that from my environment, how I was raised and these things. So, yeah, I'm just taking it day by day, step by step, y'all. And just remembering to monitor how I'm feeling in each moment, like how I felt when I found out that bag was $9, how I felt, and just taking note how I'm feeling while I'm interacting in the day to day, when I'm moving around in the day to day, how I'm feeling, the thoughts I'm thinking, and I'm working on reprogramming my subconscious, reprogramming my mindset, because ultimately I'm ready to unlock the abundance that's always been available. It's always been available, but I didn't know that I had access to it. I wasn't in awareness. So knowledge gives you access. So now that I have the knowledge, I have the access, I'm aware, but the work doesn't end there. These are practices that I have to put in place daily, and I have to structure myself, because I could fall a victim to an autopilot, where I could go back to my old frequencies and wave patterns and thought patterns instead of moving forward. So that's why I have to be diligent and making sure that I'm putting in new practices to just nourish myself along this journey in this new chapter of abundance. And it's been something. I remind myself to have grace with myself, because you can't just reprogram. You can't reprogram yourself overnight. You know what I'm saying? So these things take time, but you will see that as you work on it, as you align yourself to that vibration and you're able to stay in that vibration for longer periods of time, that's where quantum leaping and quantum shifting come into place. Because if you show up, like say we're pretending, if I, pretend that I'm a zillionaire, and I like, well, how would Zillionaire Z feel about these $9 mangoes? She probably think, oh, this is cheap. Whatever, grab 3 bags. Nah, they ain't that tasty. At least not this brand, but whatever. Mr. Majesty likes them. But, you know, stepping into that frequency, stepping into that version of myself that ultimately already exists, you know, because time is not linear. So the future me or the zillionaire me already exists right here in the now. I can choose to tap into that frequency and be zillionaire Z right here, right now. The only thing that would be stopping me is non-zillionaire Z's patterns, thoughts, actions, feelings that will ultimately root me in the timeline where I feel I belong, I think I belong, and I'm acting like I belong. But if I switch it to zillionaire Z, then if I feel like a zillionaire, I'm acting like a zillionaire, speaking like a zillionaire, thinking like a zillionaire, then who's to tell me that I'm not a zillionaire? You know what I'm saying? Source, the universe, can't tell the difference. If you assume the frequency, you assume the position, then it is what it is. As a man thinketh, so he is, or something like that. Something like that, something to that effect. So, yeah, so I'm working on it. I still have shadow work and trauma work that needs to be done. So I may release things that, you know, where these belief systems and the mindsets were rooted from, and where it came from. Where did I learn these things, and why did I adopt these things as truth for myself? You know, I still have that work to do, so I'm looking forward to it. Sorta, kinda. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Sorta, kinda looking forward to it. Not really, but I'm looking forward to the benefits of doing the work and the progress and the blessings that come with doing the tedious work that isn't comfortable but will ultimately benefit me and everyone around me. Oh my gosh, like, sorry, I just remembered something. But I was thinking about how I was doing research on abundance and that frequency and the mindset, and I was seeing a lot of videos of how people don't feel worthy of having abundance because they don't feel like a good person, or they have issues with money, or they may think that money is evil, the root of all evil, or people with money is evil, this, that, and the third. So they convince themselves that they're not worthy of money, or they shouldn't have it, or whatever. You know, everyone's different. Me personally, I can't recall feeling like, you know, I wasn't worthy of having money, because I love having money, I love spending money, I love giving money, you know what I'm saying? So I never felt like that. But then I was just thinking, I was just contemplating a couple of minutes ago, like, how it goes deeper than a feeling of worthiness. This is abundance on earth, is an inheritance that comes with your birth, your rights at birth. Okay? Let me run that back. It's more than a worthy thing. This is something that you inherited. This is your birthright to be abundant. And you know what I'm saying? And to have the best possible experience on earth, because we only live this life once. This vessel Ziara is only going to be here one time. I'm making history right now. So it is crucial that I have access to abundance. I can live the best possible life during this timeline as Ziara. And it's crucial because, like I said, Source is never separate from us. Source, the spirit, is within, experiencing this whole thing with you. Not side by side, but within you. Source is within you, experiencing everything that you're going through, just waiting for you to align to your highest self and adhere to the guidance and listen to your intuition, so that Source can lead you to wherever your heart desires you to go in the least resistant way, the smoothest way possible, because Source is omnipresent everywhere at all times, all timelines, all at once. It's all happening simultaneously at once. So I'm talking about like, let's say 200 AD, 344 BC, 2023, 4026, year 4026, all of those, everything, Source is experiencing it at the same time. Source is experiencing it all right now in the present moment. Like how I'm experiencing this live video and I'm recording this right here in the present moment. Source is doing this plus experiencing Majesty eat those mangoes. This guy a couple seats down, listening to his music, rolling his spliff up, the airplane pilot, you know, uh, um, controlling the plane, all the passengers on the plane, the birds flying, the ants, you know what I'm saying? The trees growing in the back. Spirit, the air that we be, spirit is all everywhere. The aliens are everywhere at once. Like, when I sit back and I think about that, it is very like, it's a little overwhelming. So, yeah, about that inheritance, right? Abundance as your birthright inheritance. And it's crucial that you access it. You have access to this abundance in resources, in spirit, in energy, in ideas. Oh. Oh, the pigeons are doing something. I thought they were gonna fly back here, but they didn't make it. But anyway, it's crucial that you have access to this abundance because it will not only just bless you, it will bless everyone connected to you. You know? So it's more than just oh, I want to be abundant so I could go on luxury vacations. No, it's so much deeper than that. This is a soul purpose, soul mission for you to access to abundance so that you can carry out the desires to help the collective on larger scales. So when I thought about it like that, I was like, you know, I was thinking about it small before just because I was in a state of lack. So I was like, dang, you know, I was really researching. Hold on. I was really researching because I was in a state of lack. So I was doing a lot of research trying to figure out how to tap into the abundance. You know, I was looking up Neville Goddard, Neville, and some other people, Abraham Hicks, you know what I'm saying? Looking up different things, trying to get the information, get the access, you know? And I realized that it's larger than just my lack of mindset and my limited belief system of what is available and what I have access to. You know, it's bigger than the me wanting to go shopping. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than that. It's so much bigger. And I felt a sense of humility because I was like, come on. I got so caught up in social media and watching what other people have, what other people are doing, and what other people are buying. You know, I started to feel like I was less than or I didn't have, you know. And Source is like, baby girl, what are you talking about? Like, all of this is here for you. All of this is here for you. You just gotta say what you're desiring. Like, you can have everything and anything that you're desiring. And when I tell you, when that hit me, I just like, my heart just swelled up with so much joy. Like, I even feel like tears like welling up in my eyes right now because it hits different. It hits different. It's like when you were younger and like, you know, you want something and your parents just swoop in and they just get it for you. Like we're like Source's spoiled kids. Not I wouldn't say spoiled, but you know what I'm saying? We're Source's privileged kids where, hello, this is our creators. Everything is our like this building back here. Like, if I want that building to be mine, the source will find a way to make sure that that building is mine. That I own that building. I'll control that building. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you desire, like source, it wants to hand it to you on a platter and then some. Maybe not this building. You know what I'm saying? Source is like, hold on, I'm gonna get you a luxury building somewhere else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it gets me emotional because I don't know when. Probably during our struggling transition. You know, when I first gave birth, we were trying to figure out what we were gonna do, and it felt like we were on our own, just trying to transition into adulthood, transition into parenthood, and it was really tough. And somewhere along the way, I forgot that God loves me unconditionally, and God is my provider, and God got me. Like, I forgot. And then slowly but surely, you know what I'm saying, I started to remember things about our Creator. The Creator, you know, showing Himself in my darkest times. You know, the Creator was my light. And now, the abundance frequency, I'm still getting used to it, y'all. Like, somebody video, I don't know who, it's multiple people, multiple videos. I stay on YouTube, okay? Somebody was talking about just being aware of the abundance all around you, the abundance of sunshine just shining on us, the abundance of plants, the abundance of sand, water, food, cars, technology, information, the abundance of hair on my head. The abundance is everywhere. The abundance of humans and connection and love. The abundance is everywhere. It is everywhere, yo. And just tapping into that on a daily, and not just going through my daily, he's tearing the mingles up, yo. But the abundance of just being aware on the daily and not being numb to it all, because sometimes it may just feel like, yeah, we on earth, whatever. But there's beauty. There's beauty in acknowledging the abundance. There's beauty in acknowledging your blessings and being grateful. That frequency brings more. That frequency of being thankful always brings more. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. I'm still working on it, y'all. I'm not coming on here like a super expert, like, yo, I mastered the abundance frequency. Like, I'm not, yo. I'm just telling you, I've come into remembrance, and I'm working on grounding in and embodying that frequency through unconditional love. And I'm working on that as well. Like, that's one way to tap into the abundance frequency, through unconditional love. Another way is knowing. All right. Another way is acknowledging the abundance that's all around. You know what I'm saying? And I'm working on the unconditional love part. That one is a little bit more complex for me, because I feel like I've been loving people conditionally, and I'm not sure where I got that from. So I got to do shadow work on that. I'm not sure where I got that from, if I've been loved conditionally, so I kind of just learned, like, oh, this is how you love people. You love people when they do this or they don't do that, and you stop loving them. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that's what I'm doing, but I'm just saying, you know, the definition of unconditional love. So, yeah. Mad tough, yo. I've had these multiple times, different brands, but this was by far the most tough one. No, you eat that one first. You're not getting another one yet. He reaching over for another one. his mouth full with one. He got a big one in his hand. This one. So yeah, I'm working on that. Another thing I just want to briefly touch on, because I don't want to make this video too long. We're already 25 minutes in. Crazy, right? Tell you, timing ain't even real. Sometimes time be collapsing. I'm here talking for 25 minutes. It didn't even feel like 25 minutes. But anyway, letting go. Ooh, she said it. Who said it? I did. Letting go. That has been a major theme during this full super blue moon in Pisces, and letting go, I feel like goes hand in hand with the unconditional love and abundance, and also trust, because when you let go, ultimately, you are removing density out of your life, and you're making room for more aligned experiences, connections, opportunities. So you have to make room. When we cling, sometimes we get attached. We get attached to experiences, like the autopilot, you know what I'm saying? It's attached to experiences, beliefs, mindsets, connections, possessions, addictions, habits. And we don't want to let it go. And not knowing, or sometimes people do know, that there's something better on the other side of letting it go. And if you were to just let it go, you would have the capacity to receive what is coming. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I just wanted to touch on that briefly because of the moon. It was a major theme this moon. Major theme this moon. So I just wanted to briefly touch on that. I'm going through my own thing with that, y'all. I can't speak too much about it right now. I'm still going through it, you know what I'm saying? But I am working on letting go belief systems, letting go limiting belief systems, mindsets, thought patterns, speech. Ooh, cha. I'm working on my speech. Actions. I'm working on it. I wish we could just change overnight, y'all. I really wish. But it don't work like that. But yeah, I'm working on it. Speech, really, emphasis on the speech, because the sound frequency is so light. You can't see your words, you can hear it. So it's right there in the realms with the spiritual realms and the metaphysical realms that we can't see, but things are shifting and moving, and the frequencies of our voice, the sound frequencies of the words that we're saying, like the frequency of abundance compared to the frequency of poverty, lack. You know what I'm saying? These things hold weight in other realm, and although we can't see it, although things aren't manifesting right before our eyes in lightning speed, material realm is more dense. Things are vibrating slow, so it takes a little bit more time for things to catch up. But I promise you, if all you're speaking is lack over your being, over your situation, over your life, your reality, it's only a matter of time before you attract something physically that will cause you to lack more than what you even thought you were lacking. But if you're speaking abundance, prosperity, opportunity, expansion over your being, over your existence, over your reality, I promise you, you will attract these things. Everything stems from within. So, we're about to be touching 30 minutes, and I'm gonna cut it right there. Okay. Love and light and everything that you guys do. Thank you so much for tuning in. till next time. Okay? I love you guys. Mwah.